Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to Exam Conversation with M. Rashid. Hope you are all doing well. We have started new series where we will be going through past papers. In this video, we will focus on the English portion of the PST 2022 exam. So without wasting any time, let's start the topic. First MCQ is Fatima said we have to be back. Identify the correct indirect speech. जब हम डायरेक्ट को इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच में कन्वर्ट करते हैं या इनडायरेक्ट को डायरेक्ट स्पीच में कन्वर्ट करते हैं तो सेवरल चेंजेस आती हैं सेंटेंस में. फॉर एग्जांपल यहाँ पर we is a pronoun and we will change into they and have to here the sentence here the tense will change, have to will change into had to. So the option D is correct one. Fatima said they had to be back. Moving on to the next question, choose the correct possessive pronoun in the following. Option A is mine, option B is he, option C is she, and option D is the and they. So, first of all, what is possessive pronoun? Actually, possessive pronoun shows ownership, it shows possession, and mine is a correct one because mine indicates something belongs to the speaker. It shows ownership, it shows possession, so that's why mine is a possessive pronoun. And in case of he, she, and they are the subjective pronoun, subject pronoun, क्योंकि ये किसी subject की जगह use हो रहे होते हैं, किसी noun की जगह use हो रहे होते हैं. That's why we call them subject pronoun. The next one is the ellipsis is used to dash a passage. So ellipsis is a punctuation mark. It consists of three dots. It is used to indicate to omission of words, omission of phrases, omission of sentences from a text without changing its original meaning. So here it is used to shorten a passage. The correct one is option C. The ellipsis is used to shorten a passage. Here's the next one is the word scarcity means. Actually, scarcity means insufficient supply. It means lack of something. So here the correct one is option B, in short supply, because in option A, in large supply, it is opposite of scarcity. Option C, in equal quantity, it is also opposite one. And in case of scary, scary means something causing fear. So it's also incorrect one. So option B is a correct one. Here's your next question is the cat is under the table. Identify the preposition in the sentence. अब जो cat और table के दरमियान में चीज relation show कर रही है वो क्या है? Under. The cat is under the table. Here the preposition is under and option D is correct one. Next up is my father has little patience. Identify the underlined word. Underlined word is little. And patience अगर हम देखें patience is a noun and little is an adjective. It qualifies noun and we have when we talk about little, little is adjective of quantity because little describes the quantity of patience. It shows something that is amount of patience. That's why we call it adjective of quantity. The next one is what is he doing outside? Identify the correct kind of adverb. अब इस sentence में doing हमारे पास doing को जो modify कर रहा है outside modify कर रहा है. Outside is adverb and outside it indicates where the action is taking place. That's why we called it adverb of place. Where जब जहाँ भी आता है where का मतलब है कहाँ means कि वो जगह को show कर रहा है. कहाँ मतलब outside, so it is adverb of place. Option A is correct one. The next one is choose the correct coordinate conjunction. सबसे पहले हमें ये देखना है कि coordinate conjunction होते क्या हैं. Actually coordinate conjunctions connect words, they connect phrases, they connect clauses of equal grammatical rank. In case of these options, option A is while. While is a subordinating conjunction, not a coordinate conjunction. Subordinating conjunction introduce dependent clauses. And option B is if. If is also a subordinating conjunction used to introduce conditional clauses. And when we talk about until is also subordinating conjunction. It indicates a time limit. And the last one is or. Or is used as a coordinate conjunction because it shows a choice between two or more options of same equal grammatical rank. So here the option A is correct one. The poem A Green Cornfield is written by Christina Rossetti. The option B is correct one. The next one is she said to her maidservant, bring me a glass of milk. So here in this sentence, bring me a glass of milk is a command, and when changing a command from direct to indirect speech, we typically use the verb ordered instead of command. So here the correct structure will be uh, we will use subject she, after that we will add ordered reporting verb, and after reporting verb we will add person ordered, and here her maid servant. After that, we will add infinitive form of the verb, and here the infinitive form of the verb is to bring, and then rest of the sentence her a glass of milk we will change into her. So here the option D is the correct one. She ordered her maid servant that bring her a glass of milk. The next one is do it at once. Change the voice. अब ये जो सेंटेंस है हमारे पास इम्पेरेटिव सेंटेंस है. इम्पेरेटिव सेंटेंस के जब हम वॉइस चेंज करते हैं उसमें लेट यूज करते हैं. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल यूज इन द स्टार्ट लेट. आफ्टर लेट it will come, and then after it we will use be. After be we will place done. Do will change into done, it will change into past participle, and after that the adverbial phrase at once remains in its place. The next one is if you study hard you will pass the test. Identify the conditional statement. अब यहाँ पर फर्स्ट कंडीशनल सेंटेंसेस वो होते हैं. The first conditional sentence is used to talk about real or likely situations in the future. And when we talk about second conditional sentences, in second conditional sentences it is used to talk about unreal, or you can say that hypothetical situation in the present or future. And when we talk about third conditional sentences, in third conditional sentences, it is used to talk about unreal situations in the past. And here the correct one is option A. जब हम ये कहते हैं कि it is more realistic situation कि if you study hard you will pass the test, कि it can be possible, it's possible, it can happen. This is the main thing that related to first conditional sentence. The next one is may, should, and can are modal verb. These are, and the option C is correct one. क्योंकि जो मॉडल वर्ब्स होते हैं वो पॉसिबिलिटी को शो करते हैं, वो परमिशन को शो करते हैं, ऑब्लिगेशन को शो करते हैं, अबिलिटी को शो करते हैं. दैट्स व्हाई हियर द करेक्ट वन इज मॉडल वर्ब. मे, शुड एंड कैन इनका यूज भी यही है. Here, the next one is which speech repeats or quotes the exact words spoken. Option B is correct one because direct speech reports the exact words someone said and usually enclosed in quotation marks. So here the direct speech is option B is correct one. So here, uh, are or an can stand alone as a sentence. So here the option A is dependent clause. As we know that dependent clause also has a subject and a verb, but it doesn't express a complete thought. And when we talk about independent clause, in independent clause it expresses a complete thought and it can stand alone as a sentence. Here the option B is correct one. And when we say option C like phrasal verb to high parts of speech, it's not sentence structure, it is a phrasal verb that is combined with an adverb or preposition. So इसके साथ जब कोई भी preposition या कोई भी verb change होगा different sentences में different meaning देगा. तो यहाँ पर जो answer होगा correct one, an independent independent clause can stand alone as a sentence. So here the next one is repetition of the first consonant sound in a line is dash. ऑप्शन ए इज personification. Personification हम कहते हैं it is a actually it is a figure of speech where human qualities or actions are attributed to object or animals. For example जब हम कहते हैं कि wind whispered, it's mean कि wind को हमने human quality दी कि it can whisper. So here whispering, wind whispered is a personification. And option B is simile. Simile is also a figure of speech that compares two unlike things using like or as. For example, when we say he was as brave as a lion, so here we use as to compare two things. Okay, so the next one is metaphor. Metaphor is also a figure of speech that directly compares two unlike things without using like or as. For example, we have an example like he is a lion in battle. So here we compare directly two unlikely things. And the next one is alliteration. So alliteration is the repetition of the initial consonant sound in the series of words. So here the alliteration, the best example of alliteration is baby boy. Ba sound in baby and boy in ba sound in boy at the start. Baby boy is an example of alliteration. The next one is my house is dash than yours. अब यहाँ पर दो चीज़ों के दरम्यान में कंपैरिजन हो रहा है और जब हम दो चीज़ों के दरम्यान में कंपैरिजन करते हैं तो when comparing to things you use the comparative form of the adjective which is usually formed by adding er, not always, but usually we form these types of comparative form of the adjective by adding er. So here the option A is best, bigger option is correct. So here the summary of the text is usually written in the option A is past tense, it's not correct one. Option B is correct one, present tense. Because when generally summaries are written in the present tense, because you are describing the content of the original text as it exists. सो दैट्स वाई बेशक वो पास्ट टेंस में लिखी हो बट जब हम समरी को हम प्रेजेंट कर रहे होते हैं उस इंफॉर्मेशन को हम इस तरह से प्रेजेंट कर रहे होते हैं कि जैसे द ओरिजिनल टेक्स्ट एज इट एग्जिस्ट दैट्स वाई हियर द ऑप्शन बी इज करेक्ट वन द कैट इज हाइडिंग डैश द बुश the option is correct one. The cat is hiding in the bush. Identify the modal verb in the following. And the correct one is option C, can, could, and may. The next one is which one is a compound preposition. So compound preposition is a preposition that is made up of two or more words. So here in a single word, on is also single, under is also single, and the D one option is correct one. According to it is a compound preposition. Here the question is the staff quickly responded to the alarm. Identify the underlined word. So underlined word is a staff. Here the option is abstract noun. Actually abstract noun refers to an idea. It refers to concept. It refers to a quality. So for example love, justice, freedom, these are abstract noun. And the option B is collective noun. And collective noun it refers to a group of individuals. And option C is reflexive noun. Actually reflexive noun exist ही नहीं करता. Reflexive pronoun exist करता है. Reflexive pronoun refers back to the subject of a sentence. For example जब हम बोलते हैं he hurt himself, तो himself किस चीज़ की तरफ reflects back हो रहा है, he की तरफ. तो himself is a reflexive pronoun. So here the correct option is collective noun. Staff इसलिए collective noun है कि वो refer back कर रहा है group of individuals को. So here the question is he will be back in a few days. Identify the underlined words. So option D is a correct one because in a few days acts as an adverbial phrase and it modify the verb will be back. and by indicating when he will be back. It begins with the preposition in and include the object of the preposition a few days. So here it is prepositional phrase. Option D is correct one. And the next one is, if I do not get this job, I will start a business. Identify the type of sentence. Option A is simple. So when we talk about simple sentence, it has only one independent clause and no dependent clause. And when we talk about complex sentence is made up of one independent clause and at least one dependent clause. So here the we have one independent clause, that is I will start a business. And if we talk about if I do not get this job, it is independent class, क्योंकि जब if लग गया तो उसके साथ उसको reason देने के लिए कोई ना कोई बात उसके आगे पीछे लगना जरूरी है. That's why it's a complex sentence. And when we talk about compound sentence has two or more independent um, clauses joined by coordinating conjunctions. उसमें coordinated conjunctions like use होंगे like and but or and we have to use semicolons after that. So it's also not related to that one, so option B is correct one. यहाँ पर जो नेक्स्ट वन है, सलीम डैश पियानो एवरी डे. the ऑप्शन सी इज करेक्ट वन, प्रैक्टिसेस, क्योंकि हमें सब्जेक्ट वर्ब अग्रीमेंट को भी देखना है. अगर सलीम सिंगुलर है तो उसके साथ हमें सब्जेक्ट वर्ब अग्रीमेंट में भी क्या करना होगा, वर्ब भी हम सिंगुलर यूज करेंगे. सलीम प्रैक्टिसेस पियानो एवरीडे. और जब हैबिचुअल एक्शंस की बात आ जाती है, एवरीडे यूज हो गया तो हैबिचुअल एक्शंस में हमेशा हम सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस का यूज करते हैं.